Could a video call save a life? In a first for Africa, a new video telehealth service helps those at the scene of a cardiac emergency perform CPR until paramedics arrive. Callers are sent an SMS that connects them via live video to a healthcare team who will coach them through the specific procedure. Since starting CPR as soon as possible can be the difference between life and death. We have David Stanton on the line to tell us more. David, thank you so much for your time. I know for sure that this is needed because the only thing I know about CPR is that little skit from the comedy show The Office, where, you know, you have to pump to the beat of Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. So this is very, very important. What made you guys realize that this was the answer, and how exactly does it work?
So, good morning, thank you. There's been a long road with this. We, for a while now, have been doing telephone coaching with CPR, which has been an international standard. And internationally, some of the studies have shown that we can add video calling to the mix. So Makina decided to set that up. So essentially what happens when somebody phones in with a cardiac arrest is we're now able to link them through a secure video conferencing tool, and they can then be shown. We find one of the scared of is they can't remember. So then there's a fear that they'll do it wrong, so then they do nothing. So using the video tool, we're able to show them how to do CPR and coach them along the way. While they're doing CPR on the person in front of them, we're doing CPR on a mannequin. We're coaching them, we're showing them what to do. And we've already seen that people are more likely to do CPR. Their CPR is better, so the outcomes are better.
Just how important is it to get the CPR started quickly and done right? Like, can we quantify how many lives we're able to save?
I can give you a number in terms of how we reduce mortality or how we reduce people dying, and that is that every minute that you wait to start CPR, the chance of surviving drops by about 10%. So the sooner you start CPR, the sooner you can access paramedics and they can come and help you, the greater the chance of survival. If you don't do CPR for 10 minutes, you've lost 10% per minute, you're at about 100% of the time the patient won't survive. So that's how important it is. If you can start CPR immediately and do good, high-quality CPR, the chance of surviving goes up a lot.
Is there any app that's needed or any cost to the person who's making the call?
So there's no app that needs to be loaded or anything like that. It's a simple phone call to our emergency number 082911. We then send a link and the person just clicks on that link and it accesses the system. So the only cost would be the data to access the video call.
How often have you found that people who make emergency calls to your service require CPR?
We probably deal with around 20 cardiac arrest cases a day. Which is a lot. So we're trying to help as many people as quickly as possible. And this tool is certainly making a difference in terms of the people that are now willing to do it because they're being shown and coached along the way.
All right. David, thank you so much for your time. It's a brilliant service, and I know it's much needed. David Stanton from Netcare 911. Annika and I were talking about how we would definitely need the help of this video.
Yeah, I mean,